I'm going to perform Lai Xiang soon. Before that, I want to share a little bit about how to sing Lai Xiang based on the version of Yoshiko. First thing is the vowel. Yoshiko is a trained soprano. So in the classical Western beautiful singing bel canto, we request the singer to produce a rounder vowel, a, e, I, o, u, which is very different from the popular song type of vowel. So popular music, we don't need so much roundness. Otherwise, those popular song is going to sound very classical. I actually did a video about the differences between classical singing and modern singing, popular singing. So if you are interested, please check that video out, okay? Now let's get back to Lai Xiang. For example, the first phrase, 凉，那南风吹来清凉. So the is actually quite rounded. It's actually not just the it should be the entire song. Let's go one step back. If you remember last week I said we have to sing the entire song with the vowel a. So that is related because we want to have stable tone production, and even if we change from one vowel to the next vowel, we want to get as stable as possible. There is an analogy that I always use and explain to my students. If you pay attention to those very good chefs, when they cut vegetable, they actually not chopping the vegetable. They just cut with very tiny movements. And this is the same when we sing. When I teach my students singing, I will explain to them you have to keep your mouth tongue movement less. Even when you breathe in, try to control the movement. Don't let it move like it is uncontrollable. The next point is the use of dynamic in a cycle. Let's take an example. 拥抱着夜来香，拥抱着夜来香. So it's like a cycle. You give a little bit more energy in the beginning, and then you let it fade off a little bit, and then you continue with the next cycle. Okay, I have to be very careful with what I'm saying here because this is just very minor change of dynamic when I say you give more power in the beginning and then you let it fade off. Because when, especially beginners maybe, we will adjust the volume very extreme because this creates too much of changes in the tone and it is not even. When the tone is not even, it will not be pleasant for the audience to hear your singing. This is speaking from my experience. You can try it, the cycle of dynamic. You can listen to the original singer, Yoshiko. She actually did it very smooth, very smooth. So later in my performance, I am going to sing exactly like the score that you downloaded. But Yoshiko actually did some jazzy style in it. She added some swing element into the music. Okay, next point. When you are singing with the accompaniment, try to feel the harmony. So in the chorus part, there's actually some sadness in the harmony. When we feel sad, you can actually tone down the volume a little bit and then use your emotion and then open your ears and listen to the accompaniment, and then feel the sadness of that harmony. For example, 啊，我为你歌唱，我为你思量. These two sentences, you can listen to the harmony and feel the sadness of the harmony. And of course, if you are thinking of somebody's on your mind, then but you miss that person, it can be sad in the lyric as well. So sad in the lyric and sad in the harmony. We go to the last part of the song, the 3 夜来香. The first 夜来香 is loud, and the second 夜来香 is medium, moderately loud, and the last one is soft. Okay, singing the last 夜来香 can be challenging, but we can do that. Okay, why is it challenging? Is because the note is high, and at the same time we have to sing it soft. One of the challenges singing a high note softly is giving not enough tone, and because we didn't give enough tone, and then we will crack in our vocal, we will have crack in our singing. And the other scenario is that while we sustain, sometimes you will have some break in between, and then the tone come back, and then break again, and then come back. That's another type of break. So yes, it is piano, it is soft, but you still have to give enough volume. So there are 8 bars. For example, 夜来香. When you go along, give some voice. Don't sing already and let the note be there and do nothing with it. Don't slowly fade out with some crack in between. At the same time, the pitch will go down. We want to avoid this. The range of this song consider high. Of course, it is written for a soprano. So this is the last point that I want to share with you, which is the use of lower vocal register, the medium lower vocal register, into singing our middle upper range. Before this, I actually said in few of my videos about the middle upper register. If you're going to sing that, then we have to use the cartoon voice. For example, like this. This is our cartoon voice, okay? But when you already have this register, don't forget to add in your chest voice. The ratio of chest voice have to be higher when you're using your fake voice, because it is going to be easier for us to sing in the higher register. Of course, there are other factors to sing our middle upper register with success. Okay, it's actually not just the ratio, but actually a lot of things that's going to align. But I hope this point is going to give you some perspective on how to use the chest voice into our middle upper register. And this point is only for female singer. Okay, if you are a tenor or a baritone, please refer back to your teacher, because how we use the voice between male and female are different. So that was a few points that I want to share with you about how to sing 夜来香. I hope you will gain some new ideas and perspective on your own singing. And now I want to invite you to watch my 夜来香 performance.